Welcome to another episode of Certified Supplier Initiative Shanghai Shantou Factory Tour. My name is Alex and I'll be your host today. A little bit background information. Certified Supplier Initiative was launched by China Toy and Juvenile Products Association. We evaluate toy and baby products manufacturers based on 5 criteria. Number 1 is product safety. Number 2, safety assurance. Next, specified standards, self-export capability, and last one is social responsibility. Today we're here in Shanghai, Shantou, known as the China Toys and Gift City. Shanghai is the hub of more than thousands and thousands of toy, gift, anime manufacturers, franchisors, and service providers. Now today we are exploring a factory called Goodway Infant Toys Factory. So stay tuned, let's explore. All right, now we're at the main entrance to the building. So as you can see, this is the company we're exploring today. Goodway Infant Toys Factory was established in 1996. That means that they're in business a little bit more than 25 years now. Now, this company is a design, manufacturing and retail company of infant toys. And the factory covers 27,500 square meters with 2 workshops and 400 workers. Now, the company has 2 registered brands. One is Dove and then main one is a Goodway. So next is a very important element is the company has BSCI and ISO 9001 certified products. So all the products basically comply with the ASTM and EN71 international safety standards. Under the brand of Goodway, the company has been exporting to more than 60 countries and regions, including one of the developed markets in the world, Europe, USA, Japan, Korea, and Australia. Okay, now I am in one of the workshops of Goodway Infant Toys Factory. So before we go any further, let me repeat this very important element here. For all the certified suppliers, standard production process and strict quality management systems are one of the important evaluation criteria. So obviously, Goodway Infant Toys Factory is one of the certified suppliers. So therefore, they follow strict guidelines here. So let's dive in together. All right, as we mentioned, in this workshop, there are 35 injection machines are operating and they are fully automated. So I want to introduce you one of them. The injection machine has a robotic arm here, and this one is a sorting machine. So the machine is basically sorting the products into different boxes. And this lady here, she's performing quality control. So she's making sure that basically the products are up to the standards and up to the quality. Another very interesting feature of these injection machines is that the factory uses water to keep the injection machines under normal conditions, basically keeping them from overheating. So if you can come closer, I will show you. You have 2 types of pipes here, and these meters are pressure meters and temperature meters. Basically, they use the water to keep the machines from overheating, and then because otherwise, you know, the final product, if machine is overheated, the final product's shape might be affected. So that's why they use this water basically to cool it down a little bit when necessary. All right, now we are standing in the assembly line of Goodway Infant Toys Factory. So as you can see, assembly lines are divided into 2 sections. On my left, we have 1 workshop. Another workshop is on my right hand side, and each workshop has 4 lines. And one of the important parts I have to mention is, you know, all the workers here wearing a special head cover. This is because the company pays extra attention to the quality standards, and that's why they make everyone, even visitors, to wear this special head covers. So as we explore the assembly lines of Goodway Infant Toys Factory, we noticed that there are inspections are being carried out right next to the assembly line. So as you can see here, in the first station, if the workers notice any kind of fault in the products, they fix them right away. And then they put the products back onto the line. the products move forward and they will be checked again on the way. So basically, as you can see here, this is the second inspection station. As you can see, these two workers are making sure the products up to the standards and they work perfectly. So after they pass the second inspection station, they go on the packaging station next to the table. All right, now before the products are being exported or sold on the market, there is one more last step. So let me talk about this. This lady, special worker here, she's performing an inspection by picking up random boxes, okay, after the products are being packaged. So she will randomly pick up a box and then open it. And based on SQL, the inspection standards, they will perform inspection of the product. So she will pick up any product. If she notices any faultiness, she will going to return the product back to the inspection stations. Okay, now we are in the showroom of Goodway Infant Toys Factory. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to highlight once again that certified suppliers attach great importance to product safety and aims at bringing out products with superior quality at competitive prices. This is very important. Here in the showroom, I'm going to introduce you to some of the very important products and featured products. So let's just move in. Now, on my right side, we've got some, the hanging products here, the musical products for the bed, for infants, and this is the multifunctional learning table for the infants. Now, in a moment, I'm going to demonstrate how it's played. And this is also like a musical, the toy for the infants. And especially this, for youngsters, you can see, they can lay down and play with the hanging toys like this. So now, the first certificate, let me mention it. Number one is ISO 9001 certificate, as you can see here. And it's displayed. And as we move forward here, the next one is BSCI, and the next one will be ROS, and obviously one of the important ones is EN 71, ASTM, and CPCIA. Okay, now as I said, this is the featured products section. Now let's look at the two very important featured products of Goodway Infant Toy Factory. Now this one is the multifunctional learning table for infants. Why it's called multifunctional? Because it's got a lot of functions. See, basically infants can choose which one to play around. For example, they've got these piano buttons here. My daughter will love it. I'm sure on that if I bring her here. So there's a train here. The train can be controlled like I was told here. And babies can control the train speed here. They've got, some brain developing toys, and also here the numbers they can, play around. And this is really important. I mean, it can also be, the legs also can taken out like this, So if the infant want to play it on the ground, this is a really cool function right here. So, as I was told, the factory sells actually generally every year 300,000 pieces of this featured product. Next featured product is a playing cube, also multifunctional. And before it becomes a cube, as you can see, it comes in a flat form here, consisting of 6 different panels. And every panel has a different playing activities here. The clock, here some shapes, and different with the colors and everything. I'm sure you already noticed that this product assists the baby to develop, all right, when they're growing up. So once it becomes a cube, basically you can assemble it into a cube, and babies can just pick it up, play around, and it's like it feels really good in your hands basically. And there's a mirror, babies can look. They can open this little door, it becomes a storage box, they can put their hands or stuff in it and then close, etc. And it's really like a solid, good product, you can feel like this. And as I was told, this cube is sold like every year 100,000 pieces, right? This is a great number. So anyway, let's explore the next section. All right next to the assembly lines, we find this little room here, very important room in the product manufacturing. Basically, it's a testing lab, as you can see. On my right-hand side, we've got salt spray tester, for example. Basically, the products are being tested against different conditions using these special machines, because the products go to different areas of the world, right? So that's why we've got blasting tester here. Basically, in a word, they perform physical tests in this lab. Next here, I've got a temperature, high and low temperature simulator, because like I said, products go to more than 60 countries and regions of the world. They have low temperature, high temperature, so this machine here performs that. And we've got the drop test here. As you can see here, this employee is performing. We've got also a very interesting thing, aging test machine. All right, so like I said, products are being tested for every condition you can imagine. What is the reason? The reason is to make sure these products comply with the safety quality standards worldwide. All right, now we are in the heart of the factory basically. So as you can guess, this is the research and development section. Heart of every factory, including Goodway. So before we go any further, let me highlight this very important element. As a certified supplier, Goodway controls its product quality in line with international quality management systems, so the overseas buyers can be worry-free when they source their products. So shall we open the door and dive in together? All right, now we're inside this research and development section of the factory. Goodway has a lot of professionals here working day and night, developing and researching the products the factory is producing. Now on the other side, near the wall, you can see some patents. There are about 30 patents, a little bit more than 30 patents on the products the factory is producing. And the total number of workers today is about 11. Goodway Infant Toys Factory has 2 dormitories, and in total they've got 150 dorm rooms. In each dorm room they've got 6 beds, basically 6 employees can live in one room. As you can see, the rooms are equipped with all the basic amenities, like including air conditioning here. They've got the balcony as well, the washing room further down. And then, of course, like electricity, anything that you name, like a physical person needs to live and work in this factory. How do you take care of your employees, basically? If you ask me this question, one of the answers I would give you is by serving great food. Now, in Goodway Infant Toys Factory, employees are being offered different varieties of food here, as you can see, entirely for free. And now it's a very close time to the dinner, so the windows are going to be open very soon, and this delicious food is going to be served. All right, Miss Sunny, thank you very much, first of all, for introducing the factory and giving us this tour and having us here. I have had a very interesting time here, as if like I remember my childhood, and showing us this infant toys is great pleasure. So for this, I would like to ask a couple of questions as a filler-ups. It's going to be very interesting for the clients. So number one question is, how long have you been in the infant toys business?
25 years, because we had founded in 1996.
All right, very interesting. Yeah, 25 years is a long time, obviously. So during this time, I'm sure you have developed a solid company culture, right? So can you tell us about the company culture a little bit?
Yes, our vision is to be the best brands of the infant toys in the parent's heart. And our mission is to bring the better values to our partners and improve the happiness of our employee on the materials and the spirit. And our values is with the master spirit, honest and gratitude to those our altruistic career.
Very much. Thank you very much. These are really good goals. I'm sure you will achieve them very soon. And the last question is going to be, how are you making sure to bring safe products in the infants industry, in the business, basically?
Yes, because safe and quality is our life. It is very important. Firstly, about the safe designs, we have a strong and professional R&D departments to make the new designs every year. But the safety is the base. All of the new toys we need to pass a lot of inspections in our factory. And before going to the market, we will need to get the certificates like EN71, ASTM, CPSAIs, because we need to meet the international standard. Secondly, we have a strict quality control system. We set up 4 steps. Step 1 is IQC. It's testing the incoming materials, like electronics parts like IC boards and ours color boxes. But only the qualified parts can get into our material warehouse. Step 2 is the first sample principle. Before mass productions, we will make the first ones and test it. It's very important to ensure our smooth and qualified production. Step 3 is IPQC. We will check the functions of the semi-finished products and the finished products to ensure our quality. It's very important to the mass production. And step 4 is the FQC. FQC in the last, our QC will randomly check the functions and package before the delivery. So we believe and we have high confidence to support our partners with safe toys and qualified toys with reliable quality. Thank you.
Right. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Sunny. Really appreciate it, again, for your hospitality and everything, basically, for today. Now, before we say goodbye to our viewers, I'd like to say that if anybody is interested in Goodway Infant Toys Factory, they can directly get in touch with the factory, or alternatively, they can send a message to China Toy and Juvenile Product Association. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, we say goodbye.